welcome to another video. Today we are going to compare, as you can see in the thumbnail, ChatGPT 3.5 and ChatGPT 4 versus me. The goal is that ChatGPT 3.5 and 4 is going to write me a code for this UI component, and then I'm going to write the code, and then we're going to basically see the differences. We select the image, and then we say explain this UI component. Let's see what ChatGPT got for us. Okay. The image appears to be traffic light status indicator. Okay, green, yellow. This usually suggests this. Okay. Explain so that you can write a Xamarin Forms XAML code for the element or for the UI element. Okay, so let's see. It says it had to do with traffic light. Okay, so now it's giving me code. Okay, so now it's giving me a little bit of code. All right. Okay, so it's giving me the lights, but let's see. Now I don't think this is all right, so I would say you missed the numbers. Okay, because it's doing its job, it's doing its job, it's doing its job, it's doing its job. Okay, and then we say add the corner radius. Add the corner radius for on the left and right side. Okay, so this was the last part. If you want to have the specific corner radius on the left and right, you do this. That's gonna give me a couple of code. Okay, it's printing out some code. Nice. So in the meanwhile that is doing that, I have the explanation of this UI. So I'm going to go into ChatGPT 3. And then what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to paste this and say write me a Xamarin Forms XAML code for this UI element, and then add the text radius, corner radius. Anything more? No. And the background color is black with 4% opacity. Okay, so 3.5 is working and 4 is done. So what we do is that we copy this code, we put it in here. Okay, so we're gonna put it in here. So put that code in there, GPT 4.0. Then we go into the ChatGPT 3.5. Oh, it gave us some code. All right, okay. It did some stuff. It used frame instead of grid. Okay, interesting. Then we put it in there. And then what we do is that we put the ChatGPT 3. This one here, and then we're gonna put this one in row 2. Okay, so now like that. Okay, so now let's see now. All right, let's see what it's gonna give us. All right, okay, so guys, this is how it's looking. So ChatGPT 3.5 gave us this one. Okay, and then ChatGPT 4 gave me this one. Alright, so I kind of worked with them and gave my prompts, but it didn't really give me what I wanted of them. Alright, but let's look at the code. Let's look where it got wrong. So if we go back to the code, we can see in the ChatGPT 4.0, it has the text. The text is wrong, so we can actually change that. You can see there, it has its text, and then it had the green, yeah, good, but it wasn't, the thing is, it wasn't as we wanted it to be here, dashed like this, right? So, and it didn't have and it was aligned incorrectly. So let's say we had aligned this correctly. The code will look, the orientation will be horizontal, all right? So now it's aligned correctly. But then it didn't get the corner radius correctly. The corner radius of this one shouldn't even exist, all right? And then the corner radius of this one should be 15 and 0, okay? And then the corner radius of this one should be 15 and 0, something like that, all right? But even the colors are wrong, and so many stuffs are wrong. I mean, this not needed. This is not. Okay. Now I got an exception. So what I'm gonna try to do next is to implement my own code. Boom, like that. Okay, looks good. Okay. So the thing is, when I look at this, I think, there's a gap there. There's a line there. Then there is this text like in the center, both horizontally and vertically. And then there is a gap here. Then there's a round edge here and here. Easy, right? I don't know how ChatGPT can get that so wrong. So let's start. Okay. First, we start by creating the grid. Okay. So for that, I'll just actually copy over my code. So I create the grid, and I know you guys can't see anything yet on the phone because but what I can show you is this. If I say background color and I say red, you can see it now. Boom, this is where it is. Okay, and I can say center, and honestly I'll say 0, like that. So this is where this grid is, just a layout, but I've divided this grid into practically 3 layers. Okay, but when I think about it, I can actually divide it into 2 layers. So I'll remove this one and add this. Okay, now I've got 2 layers, and those 2 layers are this section, and then the second layer is for the text. All right, so this is that. Then next up, what I'm gonna add is the background around here. Then it's gonna look something like this. Okay, now I don't think we really can see much because of this transparent background, so I have to put transparent and then remove it. So now you guys can see it's actually coming, it's going somewhere, right? Even if, let's say, I had the width, I could remove this, it will look something like this. At least it looks like something is going on. Okay, but let's put a fixed width of the element. And then what do we need? I mean, if column spacing was 10, it will look something, that doesn't update, so we can keep that there. But let's add some text. So we add the text. Boom, add the text there. All right, now the text seems a bit off. It's a bit off, okay? But what we do is that we'll put we'll say 1, 1, and then 1. Now it's looking a bit centered, right? It's looking a little bit centered. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it's looking a little bit centered. And that's looking a little bit good too. Then the last step is just to add some lines. So I want to add some dashed lines. If I go into Google or I search it up, and then I found out that this is the way I can make dashed lines. So I just created them, wrote them down, and if I add them into my code, boom, I have them there. And then I will have to remove this, remove that, and then remove this. And how does that look? Alright, maybe what I could do is I could say I want to put this to the end, right? I can be like end there, put this one to the end, put this one to the end, something like that. Okay, but maybe it's a little bit too close to the text. and yeah, and I think it is. So what I will do is this row spacing here, I think I'll put this row spacing at like, I don't know, 4, something like that. But now I will have to refresh so you guys can see it. Boom, it looks like this. So that's looking good. What's nice about this now is that if I go, let's see, if I remove this width here, it kinda, yeah, it kinda gets flexible. So why, if I write a very long text here, okay, or number here, you see it gets flexible. And what is nice about this is that the longest text, it will resize the rest. So you can see here as I remove, you see this as I remove. If let's say I didn't want this effect, okay, what I would have to do is I'll write auto, and then this auto will make that they're all unevenly sized depending on the content of inside. Then to look like this, and then here like that, it will do something like that, and then here it will look something like this, depending on the size. Right now it's just very flexible. The one that ChatGPT gave me, I don't know if it's flexible. Let's see. Ah, don't know. I don't know. You can look at the change down there. I don't know if that looks good. Mine was flexible, not theirs. So, but the thing is, normally you don't want to have auto, because auto means less of a performance, because it has to make calculations to calculate the new size of the text and so on. And that, guys. Write down in the comment what you think. I think ChatGPT got some more to do. And if I show you guys the dark theme of this, boom, we got the dark theme. We got it there. All right, and then I can just put the width of 200 just to really show you guys how it looks. So you see this is quite, the resemblance is quite the same. You see that? So yeah, and this is ChatGPT's version of the dark theme. So ChatGPT has some stuff to do, but yeah, take care, and as always, tune in for the next video. See you.